Welcome to the Cinematheque. Today we'll talk about our Sunday film. Sunday will be the second screening of our spring season series of 2023. We are still celebrating our 10-year anniversary. We are introducing single tickets for the price of $18. We still encourage membership. Buying all 4 films for $60 is the same way of supporting the nonprofit, which is very important. Stalker this week and will be 2 hours and 45 minutes, and we will be on Sunday from 2 o'clock to 4:45. So it's a very long film. Visit our website for any info. Now we will talk a little bit about Tarkovsky, the director of this film. Andrei Tarkovsky was born in 1932, died in 1986 with a very short life but extremely productive. Soviet Union, and I say Soviet Union because he started to work under the Soviet Union and is still today, very well known as a Russian director, very well acclaimed in the West. In the West, beside Eisenstein, Tarkovsky is certainly the most well known. Though they were very censored by the Soviet authority at home, he was the son of a very important Russian poet and studying filmmaking at the Old Union State Cinematography Institute, which is really the Russian school. He graduated in 1960. So very young with a very strong vision coming from artist parents. In 1960, his first film, The Steamroller and the Violin, won a prize, and his first full-length feature, 1962, Ivan's Childhood, about the expression of an orphan boy on the Russian front during established his international reputation. So with this, we know that Tarkovsky will just make a step in European cinema. The next film, Andrei Rublev, 1965, is a story of a Russian painter, was acclaimed as a masterpiece because of this evocation of the Middle Age and very well received by Russia and by all the other countries. Right after he goes in Solaris, where he's really experimenting the science fiction idea of what we think is going to just stay with it. And in 1975, The Mirror, about his childhood, very, very well received. But really the most well received film was Stalker in 1979. Because he brings a lot of elements of great aesthetic and a great philosophical film. Tarkovsky films were notable for their striking visual images, so working a lot on the image with a great director of photography with great vision, but still with symbolic, visionary, plot and dramatic structure, always dream and existence, a little bit as Beckett could make us feel. Several of his films were barred from domestic distribution by the Soviet authority, and in 1984, Tarkovsky decided to remain in the West after having filmed Nostalgia in Italy. 1983, Nostalgia in Italy, and after this he takes the decision to stay in Europe. His last motion picture, and also made in Western Europe, was The Sacrifice, 1986, where he was made in Sweden. When you enter the universe of Tarkovsky, the film where you enter a poetic, an artistical, political environment. During his interviews, he said film is a poetic art form at the highest level with an existentialist, abstract, beautiful vision. Of course, statement about political regime and, statement about everything, about his life in general and about art and creation. Tarkovsky died at 53 years old with this few films that will change the world of cinema. Cinema is form and content with a special force, expression, beauty, and originality. So please come to join us on March 12 to watch this great masterpiece. Thank you.